I was at an event recently with a lot of Toronto Blue Jays fans, and after talking baseball with a bunch of them, one thing became abundantly clear. People feel really good about the lineup, they feel really good about the starting rotation, but the same question kept coming up again and again. Are we comfortable with the bullpen, and specifically, are we comfortable with Jeff Hoffman as the closer? If we're projecting some slight regression from the offense, but real improvement from the starters, this team is going to play a lot of close games. And if that's true, then the ninth inning is extremely important. So today, let's talk about the closing role and discuss whether Jeff Hoffman really is the right man for the job. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're talking closer and what the Jays should actually do about it. If you enjoy this type of content, I encourage you to hit the like and smash the subscribe button, and of course, let us know your thoughts about all this in the comments down below. All right, folks, let's get into it. So let's talk Jeff Hoffman. Now, I don't want this to feel like a hit job because it is absolutely not that. So let's actually start with the positives. Positive number one: the absolutely torrid stretches that he went on. There were 4 stretches in particular last year that stand out to me when I think about Jeff Hoffman. In March and April, Hoffman threw 15.1 innings with an ERA of 1.17. In June, he threw 10 innings and had an ERA of 1.8. In September, 10.2 innings with an ERA of 0.84. And then for the playoff run, 12.1 innings with a 1.46 ERA. Everyone remembers the Miguel Rojas home run in Game 7 of the World Series, but the fact of the matter was, up until that point, he was solid. So point being, there were stretches last year where Jeff Hoffman looked like the best closer in baseball. However, despite those elite stretches, he still finished the year with a 0.5 WAR and a 4.37 ERA, because when things went bad, they went really bad. In May, Hoffman was practically unplayable and had a 13.5 ERA in 10 innings. Then in July, a 4.5 ERA in 10 innings, and in August, a 6 ERA in 12 innings. So how did someone who was so good at times just completely implode and then just as quickly recapture the magic? Well, simply put, the home run ball. When we take a look at Hoffman's sabermetrics, it becomes pretty clear what the problem was. He was in the bottom 1 percentile in barrel rate, giving up the most barrels on average in MLB, which is why when it comes to home runs per 9, Hoffman was the 3rd worst in baseball, giving up an average of 1.99 home runs every 9 innings. That kind of profile is extremely volatile, and it explains why there was no middle ground in his play. He was either the best closer in baseball or one of the worst closers in baseball. Now, all of this begs the question, what should the Jays actually do about it, and are we comfortable with Jeff Hoffman as the closer walking into 2026? For me, I'm at a solid meh comfort level. Ultimately, I don't think that having Hoffman at closer for the regular season is going to sink the Jays' chances of going back to the playoffs. He is capable, and he did have stretches where he was awesome. However, it does give me pause thinking about Jeff Hoffman in a postseason environment where 1 home run could be the difference of the season being over. He did almost navigate all of October without running into his big problem, but then in Game 7 of the World Series, the problem that had plagued him all season long came back, and he did give up a home run. Now, the good news is that there is a lot of baseball to play between now and the playoffs, and the Jays did come out after the season was over and left the door at least a little bit open for somebody else to potentially take over that role as time progresses. Without doing a complete deep dive on it right now, I personally think that Louis Varland would make for an exceptional closer should Hoffman run into this problem again. Varland has a great pitch mix, exceptional velocity, he's on this team long term, and once he got established in Toronto last season, he was cooking. Ultimately, though, it is fair to wonder if Jeff Hoffman really should be the guy moving forward for Toronto. And the uncomfortable truth is that we kind of just need to wait and see. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, go Jays go!